Hello students, this is the third part of writing research paper. This is the There are some prerequisites of writing research paper. You must learn some computer skills, learn correct style of typing with both hands, train your computer like set your computer on UK English and set heading style and modify those style headings. Suppose heading 1 uh, 14 uppercase bold, heading 2 uh, 12, like this. You will modify your headings. You will give page numbers, insert page numbers, and go to view and navigate, and on left side you would be able to see headings. Set or your page for automatic table of contents. You should know about insert captions for table and figure. Table caption is given above the table, figure caption is given below the figure. You should learn how to save your material. While you are writing, many students they write and in the end they say my computer has crashed and nothing has left. And if it happens after the end of the thesis, the person becomes mad. So email to yourself and two members of your family. Keep your data in D drive because D drive data can be recovered. Keep your data in Google Drive too or in Dropbox too. Buy an external hard drive as it has been shown here. You should keep your data in this hard drive too. Always take print after exporting it to PDF. You should also learn how to change your MS Word file into PDF file, because when you print after PDF, your writing remains same. If you just go to print in MS Word file, you have written differently, but the print is in different form, like two words have been mixed up or some other problems. Because the person who is printing, that person's word version is different and yours is different. You should also learn about academic writing. How to write a good paragraph, see slides 21. Learn use of transitional words, handout 12. There are typical research sentences, handout 3. There are use unemotional language. Don't say, I detest this paper, I like it so much, this is very good, this is so much beneficial. Don't write emotional language, write unemotional, neutral language or impartial language. Never use royal plural we. If suppose two or three writers are writing the same research paper, you can use we. At least use of I when you use I frequently. It means you are projecting yourself. Try to project your research work. Suppose this study highlights, current study finds the gap, current study argues, or present study discusses. Take practical academic writing course from Photocopier. I have written this practical academic writing course. It will improve your writing style, your simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, conditional sentences. So if you follow it, I hope your academic writing style will be improved. How to write a research paper. Now the real You should learn real structure of a research paper. First of all, title, then abstract, then 5 keywords, introduction, literature review, research methodology, data analysis, conclusion, references, appendices, sample template 2, or handout 8, how to write paper. Template 2 is the most important one. Okay, your research paper will be in this shape, but you will start from writing literature review. Start reading research papers, previous research papers on that domain, and write their summaries. So start from here. Then write methodology, then write data analysis, then conclusion. You are writing references at the same time. Then come to introduction. Then write abstract. Abstract is has been placed in the beginning, but you write it in the end of your work because abstract is the executive summary of your work. Your title should be catchy. A modern way is to use some columns in it, like unveiling knowledge patterns from intermediate English textbooks, colon, a digital humanities study. Use of variables. Which variables? Variables mean which varies. A tool or text, you should mention them in your title. Include what you will do with them, like it's a text mining, it's analysis, it's comparison. What is it? Or maximum 13 words should be present in a title. Abstract and keywords. Abstract is usually of 200 words. It shows introduction. If I say in simple words that you have written 5 major parts of your research paper, you will just take 2 sentences from each section, which are the summary of that section, and write them. So in this way you will have 10 to 12 sentences, and then you will make them a compact whole. That is your abstract. Abstract is the main summary of your each segment. And you will also mention keywords. Keywords are typical terms, those terms which you have mentioned in your research paper frequently. Introduction, it has 500 words. You will use present tense, or you can use present perfect tense. There is thesis, relationship of different variables, general to particular topic. Look at this diagram. Introduction is upper part of Times sand glass. This is sand glass. First of all, you start some general things, and then you move to general to particular things. You mention reason of research, research problem, question or hypothesis. If it's a qualitative research, there are questions. If there is a quantitative research, there must be hypothesis. Or if it's a mixed method, it's better you should have one question, one primary question, or 1, 2, or 3 subsidiary research questions. Scope mean contextual background you will write, significance of this research paper, and you will briefly mention the method in one small paragraph, brief outcome of this research, or how will new knowledge be constructed. Basically, writing research paper is the construction of new knowledge patterns. Literature review is consisting of almost 1200 words. Use past tense. You will take most cited research papers in that domain, or the major books in that domain, and you will write some selective summarized parts in your literature review. You should read at least 8 research papers on your narrow topic. Read 2 most cited papers. When you go to Google Scholar, after the title it has been mentioned that this paper has been cited 250 times. Thematic literature review is better. It means you should move forward theme to theme. Find the gap and fill gap with your study. Find gap means find the uh, weaknesses of that research paper, find the shortcomings of that research paper, and how will your research fill that gap, or how do you compare that research paper with your research paper. This is called a researcher's voice. In research methodology, you will use past tense and you will write 500 words. I have mentioned research onion. This is very important and it has been used by different scholars, and I have also used the same method in my research. There is research philosophy. Sanders et al. Has have presented this research methodology. There is research approach, research strategy, time horizons, that at which time will you collect that data, data collection, data analysis, access, reliability, validity, ethical issues, and research limitations. And in ethical issues, you will get permission from some institute from where you will take data. Fourth part is results and discussion. In results and discussion, you will use text, charts, graphs, visuals, tables. You can generate these charts from the website chartgo.com, and your data can be qualitative or quantitative. Qualitative in the form of words, or quantitative in the form of digits, and you will analyze quantitative data with the help of SPSS, statistical package for social sciences. Moreover, in discussion part, you will write 1500 words. This is the most important part. You will write present tense, and you will discuss findings, significance of findings, and future research. Start by restating the research problem and answer all research questions one by one. Suppose you have raised three research questions. Now you are answering those three research questions in detail. Take terms from literature review and take terms of theory, and move specific to general, and find out practical aspects, implications. Basically, this part is a commentary. This is a critique, and prove your hypothesis argumentatively, and answer your question argumentatively. Whatever you want to prove in this section, because this section is the backbone of your research. If it is critical, if it makes the reader to think critically, you are successful. If it is just a summary, you are not successful. So make sure argument lucid and powerful in this section. If needed, use subheadings to cover up different aspects of your discussion. Deduce, infer results from data. You are describing data and you are deducting different results from that data. A reference to previous researches can also be useful. That is your research according to the previous research, or you are exploring other domains, or you are exploring new findings. Think critically and make your readers think critically. Analysis: separate the research questions into different sections and answer each of the sub questions based on literature review and results. Then eventually write a summary that answers the whole research question. In conclusion part, it should be of 500 words and use past tense to mention findings, major findings. Again, these major findings are according to your research question. From first research question, you have found this major finding. So your findings sequence and your research question sequence should be same. Future recommendations will be written in future tense. Here you are lower part of sand time glass. Now you are generalizing your findings and applying those findings on metadata on a bigger level. This study is applicable on many things. You will generate references with the site fast, or you can use Mendeley. I'll prefer Mendeley, but beginner level learners should go to site fast. Appendix mean attachment of the analyzed documents or questionnaires. Appendix A, B, C. You will attach them after the references. Ethical considerations mean seek permission if human participants involved in your study. Permission letters signed by HOD or the principal of the school or college. 3 sample permission letter has been mentioned. You can just download, just change your topic and get signature from the relevant principal. So all ethical considerations have been covered. If it's a questionnaire, there must be a place of signature, because signature means that the researcher has happily given you consent to participate in that research. How to publish your research papers free of cost? Because publish or perish. You have worked hard to write a research paper. If you don't publish it, this is failure. So try to publish your paper. At least your duty is to send your paper for publication, whether they publish it or not. Tips are: the first and last advice is, first select journal, then start writing the paper. Unfortunately, in Pakistan, people first write paper, then they select journal. That's why we are unable to publish a paper. Then read and follow guidelines for authors. Every journal gives instructions for authors. Read them many times and follow them precisely and minutely. If you are successful in following those instructions, you will be able to publish your paper. Read previous published papers of the journal so that you can get the idea that what sort of paper that journal publishes. Mold your paper according to the requirement of the journal. Then send it for publication purposes. There are different Pakistani journals. All university sites have their own research journals. You can find out from all university websites. There is Kashmir Journal. I have mentioned emails. If you just write these emails in Google, you can reach the journal too. There are Sawabi Shahid Benazir Bhutto Shahid Women University. They have X category journals, and Allama Iqbal Open University has Y category journals. Open University BZU has Y category journals, and there are also NAMAL has also Journal of Social Sciences JSS in Y category journal, Journal of Critical Inquiry in Y category. Gujarat has journals. Fatma Jinnah Women University has its Gender Studies Journal and Linguistics Journal. Polyglot Journal is also from NAMAL. UMT University has its own journal. Nasbela University Balochistan has also its journal. Malakand University has its journal. Almost every university has its journal. Air University has its journal in the domain of corpus. Foreign journal publishers, nature journals are the most important journals. Oxford, Cambridge, Sage, Routledge, Springer, elsewhere, Scopus are also big names, big publishers in foreign countries. So if you write journals, you will fly like this scholar. Foreign journals, I have mentioned handout number 7, and 600 free journals have been mentioned in Excel sheet. You can find anyone, you can search according to your topic. Handout 9, language and linguistic journal list has been given. In handout 10, literature journal list has been given. In handout 11, archaeology journals Clarivate has been given. Many journal on linguistics. A link has been given. Topics in linguistics. This is Slovak. This is the name of a small country in Europe. It has also a journal. Journal of Language and Linguistics Studies, Turkey. It has quarterly journal. Quarterly mean it publishes after 4 times in a year, almost after every 3 months. Biannual mean it publishes twice a year, and annual mean once in a year. Okay, USA Journal Applied Linguistics and Language, it's free. Applied Linguistics, Benjamin's, it's free. Linguistics and Education, elsewhere, it's I'm not sure about its fee, but if we find out, we can find out free journals too. Language Learning and Technology, this is free online. APA 5,000 to 8,000 words are required. 10 words in a title should be there. It's triannually, 3 times. It's published 3 times in a year. I also mentioned that you should consult conference alerts. How can you take conference alerts? You will make your account an easy chair and you will be able to access call for papers, and its link has also been given. There are other conference alerts, so you can send your papers to them. Different universities also send conference alerts in Pakistan as well as in foreign countries. So the best way is to make an account on EasyChair. Second option is that you will check university websites in Pakistan and you can see their call for papers. Success is waiting for you and you can win. You should have high morale. Whenever there is a new thing, our students are so much confused. But if they are courageous enough, they can win because success is waiting for them. Success is like an iceberg. There are so many sacrifices are below it, but people see they see just tip of the iceberg. So please be courageous enough and take part in writing this activity. Nobody is perfect, but when you start it, with the passage of time, you become expert and perfect in this domain. Good luck. Thank you so much. If you have any question, please raise your questions. Thank you.